AMKS, Goddess Radio. Saying what you think, but too afraid to say what you... too afraid to say it. Grow a heart. Universe, stand up for something or you're going to fall for everything. Meow. Welcome, AMKS listeners, to Bath Time. You know, it seems like whenever you need to relax and say what's on your mind, there's never a better place to do it than in the bathtub. So, what if people talk about the Matrix as if we're all in the Matrix, and that we have to take this little red pill or blue pill to be woken up? What if it's true? What if it's true that we are truly in the Matrix, and we need somebody to wake us up? Or it's like, we're cursed, and we're looking for true love's... I'll be damned. Isn't that something? Trying to set shit down and it won't let me set nothing down. True love's kiss to break free of the curse. Anybody think about that? So I'm going to get in this bathtub. I wish I had candlelight going on, but I don't. I think about it. You know, when I was a kid, you know, if I didn't have shitty luck, I didn't have any luck. You know what I mean? I don't think that's true today. I really don't. I'm not looking for some fairy tale ending. What if, you guys, that all the stories, all the myths and legends were all actually true? You know what I mean? Look at, you know, the Brothers Grimm wrote a true story that all that shit was true. You know what I mean? What if we really are living in the Matrix and we're just dreaming all of this stuff? They say, I don't know if you guys remember that movie Dreamscape, where they said if you die in your sleep, then you die for real. Maybe that's true. Maybe it is. But why to say it's not? I can't even find the cup. What are you doing?
Who are you talking to?
I'm on the air talking. Can you give me a cup, please? Can you give me a cup, please? Because I can't seem to find the cup. I threw it in the bathtub and it's not in the bathtub. It disappeared.
Maybe you're sitting on it.
I'm not sitting on it. I'm talking about the Matrix. About the reality of the world being falsified.
Hey, Mom.
What? Can I have a cup?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
How was my concert done?
It's hung up nice and neat. You know what I mean?
Love you.
Love you too. My son thinks I'm crazy because I'm in the bathtub talking about the Matrix. What better place to talk about? A place that you can relax. All the realms and dimensions, the time lapses, and just purge into one thing. Being in the bathtub. How cool is that? Maybe I sat on the cup. Maybe I did. There's the cup. How many of you listeners believe that if it wasn't for bad luck, you wouldn't have any luck at all? You know my brother says it all the time, and I know I used to say it all the time. However that may be, what is luck if we had to define it? Do we have anybody with Google that can look up the word luck? Fate would have it. probably thinking I'm crazy. I'm really not. The thing is, if it's not against flesh that we fight against, but principalities and powers that rule this world, what says we're not all asleep? When we wake up, we're in a whole other realm. If we're able to wake up. Some of us live and die in the same realm. Never ever wake up. It's the same drama, day after day, trudging through life, never getting ahead. The bills piling up, never getting anything paid. What if? I know we've been lied to about history. You know? I mean, for God's sakes, a whole mud flood. I mean, a mud flood, for Christ's sakes. Went across the whole world. The whole world was covered in mud. In the 1600s, there was free electricity. For heat. You know what I mean? Since when did we pay so much for electricity? $250 a month for my electric bill. That considers an Xbox, 2 air conditionings, and a refrigerator. Nothing else. Insanity. An alcoholic's definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. What would be the definition of the Matrix insanity? Searching and seeking out wisdom and truth, and yet never being able to put the jigsaw puzzle together. That would be insanity in the Matrix. Always catching a glimpse of what the world could have been, or what the world is, but never fully understanding the capability of human mankind, or desolation, you know? All the wars and battles we have fought, in the name of what? Territory? No. What was in that territory that we were so eagerly to die for? Anybody know? I think I know. Gold, riches, oil. If we had to live on the bartering system today, could you barter your way to the top? How many trinkets do you have in your stored up storages that says that you make it to the top? I don't know. Life is not a bowl of cherries. It's not a box of chocolates. It's what you make it, they say, right? But if we don't have all the knowledge the rest of the world has, how do you make it? You have to be willing to work for it, to dig for the knowledge. And just having the knowledge doesn't mean you have the power to wield it. It means that you have the information, the know-how, but you don't have the understanding, which is wisdom. Wisdom is a whole other thing, my friends. Don't you think? So, here in bath time, you know, it's funny because they try to say my videos. Now, I watch people make videos all day long. They're using other people's music in their background. But yet, somebody always seems to report mine. You know what I mean? You know? You don't see me taking a bath, you just hear the bath water. Does that make it obscured? Or does it make it nostalgic? Does it make it perverted? Because I'm sitting here and you know that I may be in the bathtub. Or I may be just washing my dog. But doesn't it make your mind and imagination real with the idea of what truly is going on? You hear my voice. You hear my thoughts. You hear the water. The human mind is a great place to go, but don't go by yourself. You might get trapped in somebody else's rabbit hole. You know? They want you to pick the left side, right side, red, blue, the donkey, the elephant, and it's still on the same bird. Nothing changes unless nothing changes, right? So how do you change the world when you're in the Matrix? Challenging question to the world, huh? How do you change the world when you live in the Matrix? And you have all the knowledge at your fingertips if you ask the right question. I feel like I'm the Mad Hatter sometimes, but that title's already been taken. And if I had to say, I would actually have to say that I was Alice. However, that title's been taken too. So I must be the rabbit, because I'm always going down the rabbit hole. You know, I watched the Tartarian ways. And what happened is the Mongolians went through the world in the 1600s, invading and enfolding, engulfing, and what's the word I'm looking for? They enfolded, they took in the refugees of the camps and villages that they conquered. They gave them a choice to be a participant in a new world, in a new way of life, that they could believe how they wished to believe. There was many different beliefs. Genghis Khan was really powerful man, and yet we don't hear very much about him. All we hear is that he invaded China. They built the Great Wall of China to keep him out. Or was it the other way around? Who knows? I don't know. Because our history is being flagless. Are we on a flat earth? Are we on an oblique earth? Isn't that a fucking fucked up thing to say? Or are we on a round earth? We don't know. We only know what we're told. We only do what we're told. That's interesting when you think about it. We're only doing what we're told. It's like we're blind sheep, being led down some crazy rabbit hole by some Mad Hatter trying to rule the masses and keep their bloodline pure. You know, they search out the RH negative, the RH positive, the O positive. That's a really rare one. You don't hear about the O negative, right? You hear about the RH negative. What about the O negative? That's a really rare blood type. O negative. O negative goes with anything, did you know? Or is that O positive? I don't know. Bath time. What a way to disclose your mere eager humane, Joe Q public thoughts to the world on an obscured podcast that nobody listens to. However that is, it is a relaxing And it helps me get on with my day. And listening to the Tartarians, who apparently all the governments, all the countries, wish to hide the fact of them and what they do, really. You know what I mean? They want to hide the history. Why? And you know, I've been saying for the longest time that the best way to hide history is right in front of people. That's by taking our older people and giving them a disease so they can't remember us. They can't remember what to say to us. You know? Pretty interesting, don't you think? I think so. You know what I'm saying? Alzheimer's, awesome disease. You watch the people we love crumble and decay right in front of you. Really. They can't recall history as it was, or as it is, from the present day. You know? And then they kill them all off in nursing homes because nobody wants to take care of an elderly person that has scattered mind and can't see right. You know what I mean? I mean, how many of us go and talk to the elderly anymore? Find out where we truly came from. What's the history of your life? Where do you belong? Interesting. Gotta wonder. This is AMK Ask Goddess on AMK Ask Goddess podcast. Saying what you think, or too afraid to say. What's in here? Lino?
Huh?
What's in here?
Those are other clothes that are in there that are mixed with some of your clothes that I gotta dig out and figure out.
Why am I closing your thing?
Because remember the ones that were on the chair? There's a bunch of them. And I had to put some in a bag. So I gotta figure out which ones are whose.
That are in that bag or in your dresser drawers?
The bag.
Is any of my sweatpants or anything in there? You sure?
Yeah, all your shit is in that black bag.
Because I couldn't find my gray sweatpants and you're on live. So,
They're in your black bag in there. I put it in there. And I'm not
just don't talk to me that way, Marcelino. Because you're on live. So if I choked you out in front of everybody, they would know it. Have some respect. That's another thing. The youngsters have no respect for their elders. Not in gang life, not in real life, not anywhere. Why is that? You might ask yourself. Well, that's a good question. You know what I mean? Welcome to my hell, my matrix. It's weird. I'm really extremely happy in my life. More than I've ever been. However that may be, there is always drama. You know what I mean? Live on air. Well, don't face your fears. Faith over fear can do anything. Finally got through Once Upon a Time, waiting for my Prince Charming and for my curse to be lifted. Who knows? Maybe I'll awake. We are in the time of the awakening. Peace and prosperity to all. May the light guide you. And if you do listen to my podcast, well, I'm glad you're awake. I'm glad you're removing your veil. I'm glad you're seeing the whole pie instead of a piece of it. Welcome to the resistance.